Hello, this is Captain Alexander. Welcome back to my Let's Play. Not my Let's Play, but welcome to my weekly whatever stream of World of Warcraft. Sorry. I'm all out of souls. Let me tone down the music. It's kinda loud. That's the reason why I'm out of souls. Can't think. The music is interfering with my thoughts. But, yeah. I'm going to announce my, two next LPs. And there are actually two old LPs that I plan on redoing. I pretty much started, doing YouTube, Twitch, content creation in general, Let's Plays, 6 years ago. I did math. And at the first 13 videos of my Final Fantasy first ever LP, Final Fantasy 13, did 6 years ago, and well, and then I've been a year basically trying to recover my mind so I can actually make better content. Then I finished it like a year later. So yeah, I'm redoing Final Fantasy 13. I'll be playing the PC version, of course. And, well, I'm also going to redo Final Fantasy 3. Now, Final Fantasy 6, Final Fantasy 3. The 3DS/PC remake, which I'll be playing the PC version of that, too. Why those two games? Well, I mean, I wanted to do Final Fantasy 3 right, and to, I wanted to do Final Fantasy 13 right. Just trying to think of the right way to say it. Brain farts. Yeah, it's just one of those cases where, they're older LPs. I don't think I did them to the best of my ability. I don't think I did them justice. And to be honest, I don't have the VODs anymore to put on BitChute, so I need something to put on BitChute. And if I'm going to have to recreate an entire LP, I might as well just recreate the entire LP. Makes sense, right? Also, I think Final Fantasy 13 would be a really fun LP to do, considering what happened in 2020. All the shitting on 2020 and the similarities between Final Fantasy 13 and 2020 are hilarious. And, well, let's just say that I'm not saying Square Enix predicted the future 10 years before it happened, in late 2009 to early 2010, but, funnily enough, I think the real reason no one liked to play Final Fantasy 13 is because, like 1984, it was kind of a warning. And people hate warnings. I mean, I'm just saying, the parallels in the plot will make most conspiracy theorists in the audience rethink 2020 a little bit. Because, I mean, come on. l'Cie curse. Purging everyone so they don't catch the l'Cie curse, even though the l'Cie curse doesn't actually spread. Which is like the polar opposite, premise to the COVID pandemic, which is like, oh, this thing spreads like a motherfucker, but it doesn't really kill nearly enough people to justify all these lockdowns and all this tyranny. And, well, in Australia, people being rounded up and sent to camps, being sent on the purge train. Huh. All I'm saying is, Final Fantasy 13 and real life kind of got a little too close to each other. Yeah. And people thought the plot of Final Fantasy 13 was stupid. Then 2020 rolled around, and now they're probably going, all this seems familiar. Where have I seen this before? And they're like, they probably can't place it because they don't want to admit that Final Fantasy 13's plot had value. because they spent like 10 years shitting on it. So they can't actually, well, acknowledge the fact that, I feel like this is familiar. And so they just go along with the bullshit until some of the citizens of Australia are on the fucking purge train, the Pulse. So yeah. I wonder why it seems so familiar. I definitely got some deja vu in 2020. I'm like, I think I've played this JRPG before. Weird. If only I could place why this is so familiar. But yeah. As for Final Fantasy III, well, since Final Fantasy XIII is a little too close to reality for most people's liking, I wanted something a bit more wholesome. And, well, 4 young orphans saving a world from an evil cloud of darkness and shit, let's face it. Final Fantasy III is incredibly wholesome of a setting. It is very, very happy of a setting, despite the fact there's bad guys trying to destroy the world. Even when the world is covered in darkness, it's not nearly as gloomy and gritty as you would think. It's more like a Zelda game. It's more like, yay! Happiness, for the most part. There's a few dark moments, but for the most part, it's just sugar and rainbows, whereas Final Fantasy XIII and, well, last year was anything but sugar and rainbows. It balances out, in other words. A little bit of darkness, a little bit of light. A little bit of shit for everyone. People who just want to shit on last year and talk about the shit that's probably going to happen this year. And LP just where you could just enjoy yourself and just pretend the world's fine for a few moments before you realize you're basically the dog in that one meme and with the coffee and the burning house, and it's like going, this is fine. Because if you think 2021 is going to just reset everything back to normal, you got another thing coming. This great reset they have planned is not going to work the way they have planned it. You can't just simply put the cat back in the bag. You can't just simply undo 4 years of a Trump presidency by just doing whatever. You can't just simply make the virus disappear once you've unleashed it to change people's way of life. And you can't control how people will change their way of life. This is the thing I hate about authoritarians who this is an opportunity to reset everything and just make the world closer to my ideal planned vision. That never works. Humanity is chaos personified. Nature is chaos personified. You're not going to just reset everything. You can't just turn COVID off once you turned it on. You just can't turn off that renewed sense of, America First ideology that Trump instilled in his voters by just installing Biden. You can't just do a factory reset. People aren't computers. Well, they are computers, but they're way more complicated than your PC. Because humans, for good or for ill, unlike your PC, actually think for themselves. And, well, it's a mixed bag there. Sometimes you get people sticking Tide Pods in their mouths for views, other times you get genius. But you can't just turn off free will, it's impossible. Impossible to fully turn off free will. Even if you link someone to a Borg collective, they could still exist in a dream state, like, you know, Matrix Zero. That was a plotline in Voyager. My point is, no matter how hard you try, you will never be able to fully turn off free will. It's just impossible. I don't see it happening. And, well, the problem with all the people with the central planning mindset, like, I will engineer a civilization to my grand design to make the world a better place and shit. That implies you have control over all the resources, and you're literally just a guy shouting at a bunch of people to do what you want, for good or for ill, and if they don't like then they won't do it. I mean, like being I swear, being a wannabe tyrant is like being a raid leader. Get out of the fire! 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 Oh my god, why won't you get out of the fire? Get out of the fire! You have no power! As long as the guy chooses to stand in the fire, doesn't matter how much you yell, he's not getting out of the fire! I've learned this! Stop telling people what to do and just do something yourself, for good or for ill. Fucking A, people really need to learn that. And now I'm going to do Torghast. Enough preamble about the reasoning behind which LPs I chose and all this shit and just the world in general. It's time to have some fun, and by fun I mean delve into the Tower of the Damned, because it's still better in 2020. I'll just come out and say it. I'd rather be in the Soul Forges being tortured with a jailer than go back to 2020. I'd rather be an actual inescapable hell dimension like the Maw in 2020. It's so much better. There is no pretense of things getting better. You know you're fucked for eternity. Yay! Trying to find a group for Layer 8. Holy shit, I can't even find a Layer 8 group for Soul Forges. This is crazy. Well, I can, but well, shit. Eight plus fast clear. I'll sign up for that. Maybe I can get in. Level 8, fresh start. I'll sign up for that. Soulforge 8. There we go. Now they're making the 8 groups. Bloody hell. Sign up. Come on, why is it always on stream that I have issues getting in a group for anything? Ah, finally. Wow. What a coincidence. The Genova battle theme is playing from the Final Fantasy VII remake in the background, and my tank is literally Sephiroth. Are we the baddies? I'm sorry, I couldn't resist the obvious joke. Oh. Girlfriend? That explains why they're from the same server. But yeah, Sephiroth. What a fitting name for this scenario. Well. Waiting for more people to get in the group so I can go. Oh, we got a healer! An undead priest! That's like having your doctor in IRL dying from, like, all sorts of diseases. Like, don't worry, I can treat you. Doesn't inspire confidence. It's like, you know what? I'll just die. I have a feeling it'll be simpler than, whatever treatment you have. It'll probably be less painful, too. Oh, and they have a kid. A girlfriend with a kid. Or maybe he's the one with the kid. I don't know. Or maybe it's a she. Could be possible. Maybe the reason the tank is named their character Sephiroth is because she's a Sephiroth fangirl that's also a lesbian. I don't know. It could be true. I don't know. I don't know their life. Seven and 8 is easier than 3+. Nice. Ah, sweet. Can we... waiting on them to get done. The Honorable Sephiroth. What a contradiction in terms. Funny. Quite an interesting pairing. The one-winged angel and the female demon. I wonder if their relationship is just as much of an opposite attracts concept as this pairing. One of those weird things you think about. Oh, great. Where's the priest? Oh, fine. We'll summon you. And then we'll tribute him off for a better monster. Okay. Wanted to show off a Torghast 8. Let's do this. Ooh, I have joined the queue for a Torghast Soulforges 8. Enter. And the first power-up is... Clouded Diamond. Blinking leaves behind a mirror image.
Save Leventhia from this fate.
Oh, I'll take some food. I'll take some food. Nice. Two mages. Mm. 6% of maximum health inflicted as fire damage every 5 seconds. What can I say? It's hot in here. Well, I mean, it is a Tower of the Damned. I mean, it's supposed to be hot in hell, is my point. Don't worry, I'm hotter than hell. Easy. Burn everything, burn it to the ground. Flame Forge Enforcer. Okay, Mirror Image, go to work. Okay. Time to die. Burn him up. If I sound nervous, it's because I am. I normally do this off stream and I'm trying to commentate and not mess up at the same time. Let's go find me shovel. Doug. Well, better than Dig as a name. Burn away everything. Burn away the world. Ooh, Torghast powers. Haste. More haste. Seeker Scroll I don't really care about. Okay, fine, I'll be wary. Oh no, I'm being hunted, everyone. Come on. Time to die. Time for me to get too caliente for these flame retardant individuals. Burn, baby, burn! Firebolt interrupted. Inner flames. Ah, you feel so warm and fuzzy inside, do ya? Shut up! I don't want to hear your happy opinions. You'll be miserable, and you will like it. Oop, Soul Stalker. That's what they meant by being hunted and being wary. Hilarious. It's time to burn down this Soul Stalker. Burn, baby, burn! Okay, time to get the power up. More critical strike chance. That's what I like to see. Now I'm cooking with rocket fuel. Ooh, my legendary went off. Wonder if there's an add-on that will tell me when the added procs. Well, proc. Need to get around to downloading some add-ons eventually, but I'm just too lazy to do it. It requires downloading shit, and it requires waiting, and I'm behind on my VODs as it is, so I finished my Final Fantasy XII and Pokemon Crystal LPs, and I still have to upload everything. That reminds me, after this stream, I've got to upload some VODs. Yay! This is the fun part of being a streamer. Not the crappy part, is just all the other shit. I also have to edit some videos and then clips that I did off stream. For catching Entei and some of the VODs, and look, it's just you don't want to hear it, but work. Hey, it could be worse. I could be stalking shit at my local Shell or something. Blink's cooldown reduced by 3 seconds. Okay, I'll take that. All the other shit is just eh.
Even a harvester of pride does not deserve to languish here. Save the Venthian from this fate.
Okay, fine. What am I doing casting Pyroblast? Kill these Forged Keepers. This is where all the people who don't become Forged and Fire champions go after they lose the competition. And die. Of course. The dying part is kind of key to ending up in the Shadowlands. I mean, it's technically the Afterlife WoW expansion. I mean, most people have to die to get here. But, come on, time to die, Rune Carved Colossus. Terrifying roar was interrupted. Oop. Whatever that was, I did not want to stand in it. Technically, am I standing in it? Not really, but I'll move just the same. Whoop.
Thank you, Lord Warner. I am looking for my medallion.
Someone's going, what?
Somewhere close by. I can sense it.
The vampire homie needs his medallion, lol. I mean, how else? How else is he gonna sparkle without that medallion? I mean, vampires don't sparkle normally. That's just propaganda from the Twilight franchise. Twilight is anti-vampire propaganda. I'm just gonna say it. Okay, burn them down. Damn. The Pyroblast procs are crazy. How many Pyroblast procs did I get there? Holy shit. My legendary was putting in work. Oh shit. Something's killing me. Potion! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Back off! What the hell is hitting me? What the fuck? Uh-oh, the healer's dead. Oh shit! Did the tank die? No, the tank just had to pop his bubble to survive, and that broke his aggro. Because popping your bubble as a paladin drops all your aggro, and he's the tank, so you only pop the bubble in a desperation play. Like, either way you're losing aggro, either way you're dying, or you just pop the bubble and keep yourself alive, but you drop your aggro. Yeah, that was not a good situation if he had to pop his bubble as a tank. Okay. But yeah, I just love the torments in here. 7% of my maximum health every 5 seconds. And it keeps going up the higher you go up. It's getting hot in here. Thankfully, you don't have to worry about me doing my female Twitch streamer impression. Not exactly politically correct. You don't want to see it. I'd probably get banned because I'm a dude. Okay. Burn. Woo! And his medallion's up here. How convenient. Oh shit, I'm standing on the purple.
I will lead you to whatever it is you are doing.
Ooh. Slice of Denathrius. I'll take it. I'll lose 5% of my maximum health every time I ascend. But, I'll gain 15% more damage. And healing. Which will be useful. Besides, the tank's job to keep me alive and the healer's job to keep me alive. They're supposed to take the hit so I don't have to. So I can use the really fun power-ups that come with risks. Come on, time to die. Burn, baby, burn! He's deader than disco. Mirror image summons an additional copy of myself. Nice. Oh, I was wondering what that did. Ow! Hot! 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 Bloody trap! Extra life. Won't hurt. Hopefully it won't need it to be... Won't need it to help, but it won't hurt. Refilling Elixir of Life. Woo! I get to refill my Elixir of Life every floor. Which means if I go down to 20% of my maximum health. One of us buy the Anima Cell. Mirror image. Like, okay, they bought the Anima Cell. That's good. Let's see if they have anything with a dam. Sweet. Time to head on up. I could Divine Shield everyone now. Well, that's useful. If only we had that a floor back. Oh well, you get the power-ups you can get. Okay. Ow. Damn. It's hot. In here. Shit's heating up. And that was not a fun fight to have on the staircase. Okay. I now can have range. I don't have to be in melee range of the melee dude. What a concept. Not getting my teeth kicked in by the cleave. A Lord of Locks. Get out of the fiery area. Oh shit! Who died? Why did they die? Good thing I bought the potion. That extra death potion. I was afraid we were gonna need it. Oh no, he's trying to put us all back into quarantine. Quickly, light him on fire. Prove to him you don't have COVID. You can't have a coronavirus. You can't have a variation of the common cold. You're too hot. You're too hot to be cold. Oh shit! Link! Sorry! Good thing I have the cryo freeze, thing socketed in on my soul bind, so I can heal myself up with my ice block! Holy shit! And I didn't even have to pop my cauterize. Though I definitely think my refilling elixir of life was popped in that fight. Oh well, I'll get it back on floor 5. Yeah. I'm getting sweaty just looking at this place. I know it's not real, but I swear it's psychological. This is like a Nelly song. Okay, I'm old. Like, what's a Nelly song? I was thinking Burning Ring of Fire myself. The flames are indeed growing higher.
You are hunted. Beware.
Okay. Time to burn down these flame tenders. Smoldering. Ooh. You again! This just in, Rogue has found us, Mora 11. We should have been wary. Where was that guy telling us we were hunted? I swear, you are hunted, be wary has become the new. A turtle has made it to the water. Another turtle has made it to the water. There's always that one line every expansion that everyone just says in trade chat over and over again. Or, in the case of Wrath of the Lich King, an entire fucking speech when Old War was completed. And you turn in the quest. This is a world worth saving and shit! Yay me! The world's worth saving, guys! Didn't you know? I mean, this one mage just keeps doing that damn speech in Dalaran over and over and over again. And then the person in trade, and if he isn't doing it, the person in trade chat's doing it. Have you got the memo yet? I think the world's worth saving, even though the Titan's blueprints were deviated and shit. And I know I'm paraphrasing, but I try to block that speech out of my memory. Okay. When Wrath servers inevitably come out after they release TBC servers probably this year, you know, which means next year most likely, Wrath servers, or the year after that, depending on timing. When the Wrath servers come out and Old War comes out, that speech is going to be a meme again. Everyone's going to be like, oh look, he's talking again, someone shut him up. And I'll start having flashbacks to high school. Because I played on my dad's account in high school during Wrath of the Lich King. First ever raid I did was Nax. And I don't mean classic Nax. It's like the world's worth saving! We get it! Don't make me want to stop talking or I'll slit my wrist to spite you. The world's worth saving! Shut up. No one cares, mage. Okay. Ow, hot. Worth it. Why is everyone just pacified? How in that? Why are they all pacified? What's wrong with them? They look like they've been sapped or something. Or maybe they just have a weird purple aura above their head. And the person that was eating is now sorry that she pulled everything. Lovely. Let's do this. Can someone fiddle with this lock and get this chest open? I want my power up. I want my loot. Oh well. Knew it. Had faith in you, Sephiroth. And if you can break Cloud Psyche, you can break a lock. So choose. Like Gorge Leech. Oh no! A Lord of Torment! Obelisk the Tormentor is attacking! Uh-oh. We lost the Demon Hunter! These guys are technically undead. Which means, no demons to hunt. She must have died of withdrawal. Or she was ruined and got caught out. One of the two. It happens. Oh shit. Vial of Salinity. Oh crap. One of the mages has died. It's time to kill the Lord of Torment. Unleash fucking hell on the Lord of Torment. Okay, we have killed the Lord of Torment. Now it's time to kill the Lord of Logs. Sorry, I've come down with the coof. I'm feeling very cold. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna light your ass on fire since you bought that. Because I got a house on Mars I'd like to sell you. Really, man? Really? What is with this BDSM bullshit? Ow! The pain? What's with this Jesus guy? I never understood the Ku Klux Klan and their stupid white supremacy. They claim white people are the superior race, and yet they pray to a guy named Jesus. Makes no sense to me. Yes, I went there. I know. I had to make the joke at their expense. I'm just saying white supremacy and Christianity don't exactly go well together. Though, to be fair, neither does black supremacy in Christianity, because Jesus was arguably of Middle Eastern descent, most likely. If he existed, you know, so... And then the one region of the world where it would actually make sense to be like a racial supremacist and be Christian, they're all Muslim down there, and the point is the world's nuts. That's all you need to know, the world is nuts. Don't ask me to explain this shit. I'm still trying to figure humanity out. Well, time to kill this flame tender. I'm gonna back off a little bit. Give him some breathing room. Oh good, the inner flames was cancelled. Just like I'm probably about to be if some wacko watches this. I could just hear the Twitter roast. It's a good thing I'm not popular yet. I say yet with optimism. Who knows? Maybe I'll just get popular from being cancelled. Yes, that's actually a thing that happens to content creators. This person said mean shit on the internet I don't agree with. Go check them out and leave them hate comments. You do realize if you just literally ignored that guy with like, what, 10 subscribers, he wouldn't have 10,000 after being cancelled? People just aren't very bright. Oh my god, he said words! Somebody do something! Words are information! And as someone using the biggest resource of information known to mankind, I will not stand for words being on the internet! Not words! It's the same bullshit. The same reason why I laugh at people who hate spoilers. Oh my god, I was watching someone stream one of my favorite streamers, and he spoiled the show I was watching that's been out for 20 years. How dare he? And I'm like, you're on the biggest repository of information known to mankind. And, you're bitching that someone shared information you didn't want to hear. That's like going to a hospital filled with COVID patients and going, I caught COVID! How dare the hospital have COVID patients? Dumbass, where else would they be treated? You're not even a medical employee. Why were you there? Duh! Yeah, I know, it's a savage opinion, but I mean, if you don't want people to grope you, you don't willingly walk into the room where the orgy is, where you know the orgy is going on, and complain that people are trying to have their way with you. Because the only reason you would ever willingly walk into a room where there's an orgy going on is because you want to be part of it, not because you just thought you'd show up because reasons. All I'm saying is, that I believe in, well, personal responsibility, and there comes a point where you simply just gotta go, okay, that was on you. But they should have known better! Yeah, they should have known you were an idiot and made the whole world revolve around you. Yeah, sure. And people think people at times think I'm a narcissistic asshole. Yeah, sure, yeah, that makes sense. The doctor should have cleared out all the COVID patients before you walked in. The orgy should have just canceled itself and everyone should have just left before you walked in. The streamer should have read your mind and knew you were watching that when you tuned in and just stopped talking about it. Really? There comes a point where you just gotta go, you're an idiot, shut the fuck up. I believe that stupid people should get what they deserve. Freedom means the freedom to make stupid decisions and die because of it. That's just my mindset. You're dumb, or it means making a stupid decision than have bitching at people about how you're a stupid idiot and how everyone else should know you're a stupid idiot, as everyone's writing in their notebooks that they're a stupid idiot for future reference, so they can basically just avoid you for all time, because who would want to be around a stupid idiot? I'm saying that the universe works itself out. We have procedures to deal with all sorts of weird societal problems. I swear, everyone's like, we need more draconian policies to deal with all the problems that happen every year. And I'm like, or you could just go, nature has a way of solving these problems. It's called natural selection. But that means all people might die. Yeah? What are you going to do? Knock them out and lock them in a cryo freezer? Against their will? I don't think my grandma would be okay with that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying she wants to basically hang around people out, socially distancing and wearing masks, but I'm not going to lock her in a cryo freezer on the off chance it might keep her alive. I mean, that's literally the only thing you could do to stop death, theoretically, and even then, it's delaying the inevitable. And I'm trying to figure out which way they're going, and I thought they went one way, and which way are we going? Where are we going? Pick a direction! But yeah. I know I'm a very ranty individual, but just the last year just has made me want to whack people on both sides of arguments with a blunt stick until they're unconscious. Especially this election shit. One side's like, there's no evidence of election fraud. The other side, there's proof of election fraud. I'm like, one, there is evidence of election fraud, but no concrete proof as of yet. But there is enough to raise doubt on the election. On the other hand, there's a difference between evidence and proof. Both sides are being stupid. Stop it. Yeah, I'm just that guy that pisses everyone off because at the end of the day, I just believe in telling shit like it is. And everyone's like, I don't like how things are. I think everything should be one extreme to the other. And I'm like, okay, let me explain to you why extremism is bad. They're like, fuck you, I hate your fucking guts. I swear, it's incredibly hard to be middle of the road on the internet. Because everyone thinks you're a fucking lying, flip-flopping traitor, when in actuality, I'm just honest about the situation. And then you end up getting in arguments with your family who are more one way than the other, and it's just, it's a fucking headache. I just want this election bullshit to be over. That way we can either have a civil war, a revolution, or 4 years of whoever gets in office. Whatever happens. I just want there to actually be a fucking ruling on shit. Even if that ruling ends up being bought with blood by a bunch of people who just want answers and are pissed off at the situation. I mean, my point is, situation's incredibly toxic. It's a fucking dumpster fire, and I just want it to be over. Whether that's At the end of January or 4 years later after the second Civil War ends, I don't really care at this point. I'm like, just, if you really have to beat each other up and fight each other over this shit, just do it. Just get it over with. Get on with it! If I thought I could get away with it, I'd be half tempted to shoot both sides of this debate myself, just to put an end to it. You're both wrong. You're both dead. Have a nice day. Shut the fuck up. Tired of this shit. You're whiny children. Was the election hacked or not? I don't know. Someone give me a fucking straight answer, because all I hear is one side saying definitely and the other side saying definitely not, and both of those statements are incorrect because, I mean, the evidence doesn't support either conclusion yet. It still needs to be gone over. Go over it. But they have gone over it. The courts threw it out because they didn't want to actually go over it. When I say go over it, I mean nitpick it to fucking death. Systematically dismantle it so you can prove one way or the other definitively which argument is correct. None of this, well, I don't want to actually look at it because I don't think it's true, but it could still be true, but I mean, I got better things to do. No pussying out. Either something bad happened or it didn't. I'm saying I want a fucking straight answer. None of this, I don't think it happened, but I didn't really go over it, so it could have happened, but I don't think it happened, but it could have happened. Definitive answers, people. That's what I want. At this point, it's not even about the candidate. I don't care who wins. I just want definitive fucking answers. That's my irritation with this. And if the only way to get a definitive answer on who's in charge is two people beating each other up or a desperate battle for supremacy over the fate of the Republic on the battlefield, and so be it. I'll just watch these two idiots beat themselves up and eat some popcorn. So that's what it takes, then fine, fuck it, whatever. Just get on with it. No matter what you do, just get on with it! That's my frustration. But yeah, you can tell my frustration. That is basically my frustration with politics in a nutshell, and part of my frustration with 2020. Nobody can give me a fucking straight answer. They're too attached to their fucking narratives to actually give me a straight fucking answer. And if that's how it's going to be, only one narrative can exist at a time, and the other narrative must be destroyed, and is a threat to, well, your power and hegemony to just kill each other and get it over with. Stop pretending you actually are trying, this is about truth, and that this is more about ideals. Because it's not about truth at this point. No one gives a fuck about the truth at this point. This is literally just an ideological battle. Two ideals that cannot reconcile, so just get it over with. I mean... That is pretty much my entire stance on all of this. Whether it's a battle of truth or a battle of ideals, you can't both be right. To figure out which one of you is right. Even if that means beating the shit out of each other, I don't fucking care. I'll just sit back and watch. Root for the side I think that's got the better points and just call it a day. Because, as 2020 proved, it's not like these two factions can talk to each other like grown adults. I guess they have to kill each other in order for shit to get done. Fine, whatever. One way or the other, whether we like it or not. This is what happens when you have a bunch of brain-dead boomers running your government. You have a bunch of children running your government because they're all in their second childhoods. Just saying. Hell, the way 2020 was going, the way things are still going at the first day of 2021, I have a feeling that instead of a civil war, we just might have like a second American Revolution in this country, where all the centrists, all the center-right and center-left people with their own desires have no care for the people in government just overthrow it and then just, you know, or try to overthrow it and shit and just, you get the idea. Basically, okay, children, we're tired of the bickering. We're turning the car around. Moment. I have a feeling that's where this is going. The citizens are like, we're tired of your fucking shit. We're turning the car around. But, Mom! I want to impress you! Aha, snap me out of it. Uh-oh, Sephiroth is dead. A jailer did what Cloud couldn't. This is bad. Look, I'm just calling it like it is. Disappear. I'm not dying. I'm not adding to the count. Okay, Owlboy, give me some vials of serenity. I'm getting too angry and ranty. I need to drink some of my serenity juice. Okay, I'll go back and save him. Or I'll just wait here, I guess? I'm not risking that. Where the fuck are they? Oh, they all died horribly. It happens. Just shake it off! Ah, death's nothing in this game. Just shake it off, man! My legs got blown off, sir! Walk it off! I can't walk, sir! Use your hands! I would be a horrible commander. That's the reason why I don't lead. Can you guys get back here? I'm just waiting for him to get back. We've got 2 lives left. We've got less lives than a cat, collectively, between the 5 of us. Can we make it? Oops, wrong button. They're coming. They're coming. I see them. You can make it! Are they coming in hot? Well, depends on what you mean by hot. I was about to suggest that. But then he suggested it himself. That's why he's the paladin. He knows his class. Not that I don't, but you get the idea. Okay. Burn, baby, burn! Okay. Your mission, if you choose to accept it, comrades, is to, well, not die anymore. We're running low on lives. We've got 1 shot at the boss on the 6th floor, and if we wipe, that's it. Thus the number 2 next to the gravestone. Buy deaths at vendor, someone. Or I will. Nah, no worries, I'll just bubble. No worries, we got this! I'll just bubble. I'll just take a leaf out of the tank's book, just bubble like a motherfucker. Got 1.5 minutes of invincibility. Here's hoping it will be enough.
For you, I offer only the finest.
Fine, I'll buy some obscuring essence potions. Fire Juggler, I love this talent selection. Blood Gorge Leech for a little bit of healing.
Until our next transaction.
Let's go. Let's go. 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 Oh, I don't do any nature damage. Really? Oh, okay. Ooh, another potion. How soon? Better to wait. Well, my bubble wore off, so... Time to end fire! Time to combust! Time to light myself on fire! Uh-oh. He's crying. He's being a whiny bitch. Somebody stop him. See? This is what... Oh, me and Grandma were talking about beholders earlier. D&D monsters. This is what a beholder would be like. This is basically just a beholder. A giant eyeball monster. Though it's not a beholder, because that's D&D and this is WoW, but you get the idea. Basically just discount beholder. The whole reason why Arimons exist in Final Fantasy is because, well, they ripped off D&D for the first one and basically had a beholder, but they couldn't actually use the rights to a beholder, so they just gave it bat wings and called it an Arimon, and the bat eye monsters have been a thing ever since in the series. And they literally do the same thing as a beholder. They just use their eyeball lasers to kill you. Just like this guy! Damn, he has a lot of tears. A lot of death, magic, laser tears. And you stop crying, you whiny little bitch! You're in the afterlife. What more could happen to you? You're already dead. What's one more death? Just floated it off. Oh, crap! Did you kill it already? Oh. They killed it. Now I gotta get back to where I was. I'll just drink another potion. Woohoo! We had 3 lives at the end! Totally wasn't 2. I did not die whatsoever. That didn't count. I had a potion. Doesn't count. What do you mean it counts? Fuck you. Okay. And, well, I'm done with my Torghast for the day. Or the week on this tomb. Not really for the day. I'm probably going to do some of my callings off stream and then go to my warrior alt. But will I be doing Torghast? Probably not. So I think it might be for the day. Oh well. Even though it's a weekly thing. You get the idea. Okay, what's my currency? 2460 Soul Ash. Nice. I'd like to upgrade my legendary item. How much does it take for 235? Oh, that's... I don't have enough. But I have enough for the 225 variant, which I bought off the auction house, so upgrade my legendary to from 190 to 225 item level. Better ring. Let's go. My item level is now 191. Ever think you've played too much of a game on your main to the point your item level is absurdly high? I'm getting that vibe. I think I play this game too much. Well, That's all for my weekly whatever stream of World of Warcraft. If you like what you see, please give me a follow if you haven't already, or subscribe to me on YouTube if you're watching me there. And, well, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for the start of my Final Fantasy 13 LP. I'll be doing 3 hours of Final Fantasy 13 to start. Hopefully I'll see you then. In any case, this has been Captain Alexander. See you later. Bye-bye. Before you go, it's time for me to find a raid target on Twitch, so I'm going to do that. I'll just raid Lost Paws. He's playing some Genshin Impact. Not exactly a game I would play. I don't like whaling for shit. Unless it's cards. I love fucking cards. But yeah, gacha games, not my strong suit. Even though technically Duel Links is a gacha game, but I mean it's more of a card game than a gacha game, even though card games are just gacha games with cards. Whatever, I'm babbling. The point is, I don't like Genshin Impact. Rating now.